Chris, good afternoon's work. How was that for you?
Yeah, it was good. I think these games you're always saying let's not get any injuries and let's get a bit fitter. That's the first kind of objective, but you want to see some of the stuff you've been working on, you've been talking about, and you ideally want to win because it's still a game of football. So we had all that. I think everyone's got through physically well. That's 45 minutes in the bank for a lot of them now, and yeah, I think there was a lot of good stuff in there that looked like us, and some good goals, some good defensive work. So I think all in all it's capped off what has been an excellent week.
It's been a real privilege to watch training this week. What things have you done there that you've seen here today that you've been really pleased with?
I think for us it's trying to focus on the principles of our play, so trying to be intense when we haven't got the ball, make it difficult for the opposition. So you can see the third goal, I think that Kyogo scores, like I always say, press to score. So we've been aggressive in the press, they've then made a mistake. That's allowed us to create a situation 20 yards from goal out of just a press. So I've been working on that, making sure that we keep that intensity in our defensive work. And then with the ball, we've wanted to see dynamic play, so lots of movement, lots of runs. It was hot today, and obviously they're building fitness, so there's probably not as much of that came out as we would ideally like when we're top speed, but there was enough in there. I thought they picked up some of the ideas. We've done more set piece work this week than we would typically do this stage of pre-season, so they've also had that to think about as well. So but they've performed well in terms of what they had to do today.
It's been all about the group this week, but I just wanted to touch on one individual, Kyogo, because we know everything that he brings on and off the pitch, and it's been great to see him this week. Just his goals, that's what he's all about, isn't it?
Well, it is, yeah. That's Kyogo for you. I mean, the first one is a cross to the back post, and it's the best goal for anyone. Is also striker is 2 yards out and no one in goal. So, but you have to be in the right position and read the situation. And then the second goal he scored, our third, was pressed to score. He peels off really well. Kanya finds his back foot, and then he takes a good first touch and slots it in. So yeah, I'm pleased for him. I mean, we all know that he had so many situations that just couldn't convert, or the keeper made a good save last season. So that would do a lot for his confidence.
The club's growing across the whole, and part of that is the academy. We've had the under-21 lads out with us this week. How great has it been to see them again in training, but then implementing it today as well?
Yeah, it's been a huge week for their development. They'll go home tired, and they'll need about 3 days sleep, I think, after this week, because everything just increases. You've got more information coming in, you're trying to keep up with senior players, and they're even in our team meetings in the evenings where we've been talking about our environment and what we want. So these are great experiences for them. And I think they all did well. You know, I think it's a great learning opportunity for them. I said to them all, we're going to get your clips, we're going to go through and analyse it with you, so you learn what you did well, what you could have done better. But to be fair, as I say, they're keeping up with some really good players, and I thought they all, did themselves proud.
You speak about going home tired, maybe for different reasons. Our fans might be venturing out to different pastures today, but they've travelled so well today, and the noise was there as well. How great was it to see them out?
Yeah, great. The first time we've properly come across them. Some were at the open training session, but a game's nice, and they'll get everywhere. They'll get everywhere. That stand was full. If there was another stand, that would have been full as well, no doubt. So yeah, lovely to see them supporting the boys. You know, I think they've had a nice day out with us, so hopefully if they are on holiday, they can enjoy the rest of their time.
And then back to Epic, where the hard work continues.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we've got games programmed now. You know, you do sort of 2 weeks of really intense training before your first one, and then the games kind of guide you through the week. So we just got to keep training hard, keep pushing the boys, keep getting our fitness levels up, keep trying to work on our game, and obviously we've got different levels of opposition that we're playing, which will all pose different kind of challenges, but the whole idea is to be ready to fly on that first game of the season. That's what we're aiming for.
Perfect. Thank you, Chris.
Cheers.
Thank you.